Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn how nodule formation occurs in leguminous plant. Rhizobium is a free-living aerobic bacteria. It lives in soil. And when it is in soil, nitrogenase enzyme required for nitrogen fixation won't be functional. This is a leguminous plant and its root. Leguminous plant refers to one which is a plant which is producing legume pods. So now leguminous plant is there, rhizobium is there freely in the soil. In the first step, roots of leguminous plant will be secreting certain chemicals, like it will be secreting amino acid and low concentration of flavonoids. Due to secretion of chemicals, rhizobium present in the soil is attracted towards the root hairs. So it is an example of chemotaxis of rhizobium bacteria. Rhizobium now gets attached to the cell wall of the root hair. Rhizobium starts secreting nod factor, which is nothing but nodulation factors. Because of nod factor, root hair now curls, where now root hair, upon the root hair there are rhizobium bacteria, and rhizobium is a bacteria having peritrichous flagellation. So curling of root hair occurs. Now the bacteria, that is rhizobium, starts digesting the cell wall of root hair. Rhizobium itself will not go to cytoplasm. Inner to the cell wall of plant cell there is plasma membrane. So once cell wall is digested, plasma membrane, which is shown in red color, it will start to invaginate in the root hair, and the invaginated plasma membrane grows through the cortex, epidermis, cortex layer, and it grows till the innermost layers like to the pericycle and the inner cortical layer like endodermis and all. So these invaginated plasma membrane are called infection thread. Through the infection thread, now the rhizobium invaginates, or rhizobium invades through the invaginated plasma membrane. So rhizobium grows through the infection thread. Finally, rhizobium, through the infection thread, it is delivered to the inner layers of cell like pericycle or endodermis. In the cell, now rhizobium bacteria secretes cytokinin hormone, whereas leguminous plants secretes auxin. As you know, when auxin and cytokinin is in particular concentration, it will stimulate the division of the cell. Permanent or the mature pericycle cells were there. Because of the hormone secretion, they start dividing again. That process, mature cell to again start dividing, is called differentiation of cells occur. As a result, undifferentiated tissue is formed in the inner layers of the root. Look at here, these are the undifferentiated cells. In the undifferentiated cell, rhizobium, which has entered now, it will form a rod-shaped structure. Such rod-shaped bacteria are called bacterioids. Now these bacterioids will be secreting nitrogenase enzyme, which is required for nitrogen fixation in the root. Why nitrogen fixation is important? In the atmosphere there is more nitrogen, but it cannot be taken up by the plants. Only when rhizobium is in the roots of leguminous plant, nitrogen fixation occurs. How it occurs is rhizobium or bacterioids will be secreting nitrogenase because they contain NIF gene, that genes will be contributing nitrogenase. Around the nitrogenase, in the cells, there will be formation of a pink colored pigment. How that pink colored pigment is formed? Bacteria will be contributing heme, whereas legume will be contributing a globin protein. Together, heme and globin present in the leguminous root forms a leghaemoglobin, which is a pink colored pigment. Hence in the cells now there is bacterioid, nitrogenase and leghaemoglobin. Leghaemoglobin is of great importance because nitrogenase is sensitive towards oxygen. If oxygen comes in contact with nitrogenase, it cannot function. Leghaemoglobin behaves like an oxygen scavenger. Whatever oxygen enters, it is removed by the leghaemoglobin, protect the nitrogenase, hence nitrogenase can fix the nitrogen to ammonia, or nitrogen fixation it can do. Now, because in the root what happens is all cells will be undifferentiating, so you will find a complete nodule formation. Inside nodule you will find rhizobium. These rhizobium will form direct vascular connection, which means they get connected with the xylem and phloem. That's why they enter into the innermost layer, because they can form easily connection with the vascular tissues. Why vascular tissue connection is important? Bacteria derives nutrition from the vascular tissue, that's why there is a connection. Finally, all cells are now modified into a mass of cell, that is called nodule. As a result, when the cortical layers or the tissues present in the root gets modified into many nodule cells, on the outer side of the root we can find bulged portions, which is nothing but nodule. So that's how nodule formation takes place, and when there is nodule there can be efficient nitrogen fixation. These are the principal stages involved in nodule formation. I hope you have liked it. If you liked it, please click the like button. Thank you.